Welcome back everyone, and thanks for joining again today for Newport Beach Diving Adventures at the Outer Wedge Jetty. As an added bonus, after we dive the jetty, we're going to paddleboard about 150 yards out past the end of the jetty to that buoy way out there, and we're going to swim with some amazing animals. I'm Andre Navarro, Southern California freediver and underwater videographer. I create ocean life adventure videos to connect viewers to the amazing underwater world, to motivate better conservation and ocean life awareness. To support and help further progress this video channel, subscribe now and enable the bell icon to be notified of future video uploads. Now, let's get this adventure started. Today we're going to be making an easy entry from the beach since there's minimal waves. Next we're going to swim the entire length of that jetty next to the rocks along the top and the bottom, stopping to admire whatever sea life we come across along the way. There's going to be two distinct sections to this dive. The first is going to be the closer half, which is going to be 5 to 15 feet in depth with a lot of kelp patches and Garibaldis and clear water. The second section is going to be the deeper half of the jetty, which is going to range from 20 to 30 feet in depth. There's also going to be a lot more variety of fish, sponges, sea stars. Luckily there's no boats on this side of the jetty. We'll just have to watch out for fishermen's hooks. So now it's time to get below the surface. Here we are, exploring the beautiful Newport Beach Wedge Jetty. This time on the open beach side. Right off the bat, kelp patches dancing along the rocks, under the glimmering liquid sun rays. As expected, there are many bright orange Garibaldi damselfish, California's state fish, swimming along their rock and algae territories. Garibaldis maintain a home territory which they vigorously defend, especially after a female has laid eggs. I love swimming around Garibaldis. With a mix of territory toughness and curiosity, they're not afraid to get up close and personal. And check out this amazing view they have. It's almost surreal, like they're swimming across the sky. And here's some nearby black surf perch that grow up to 15 inches in length and can change colors to camouflage themselves. As we further adventure along the jetty, it's getting noticeably deeper. The rocks are covered with more kelp and algae, making for increasingly beautiful views. Now we're approaching a special area that begins many vibrant ochreous sea stars. These sea stars have 5 stout rays and mostly found in purple. However, you can also find them commonly in orange, and less commonly in red, yellow, and brown. Ochre sea stars can live as long as 20 years, considered a keystone species in intertidal regions, and an important predator of California mussels. They have 2 feet with suckers at the distal ends, which allows them to attach to rocky substrates and heavily wave-swept areas. Well, Shazam, here we are, halfway out along the jetty. So far it's been a lot of beautiful views. From here on the water gets much more deeper and murkier. It's hard to see until you dive down all the way. From the top it just looks like shadows and light. Let me know what you thought of the first section of the dive. Which is interesting? Was it what you expected? I'm interested to know. Let me know in the comments below. And here we go on the second part. As I was about to dive down, a harbor seal zoomed by. And luckily I noticed this beautiful moon jellyfish, which is almost entirely translucent. Capable of limited motion, it drifts with the current, collecting plankton to eat with its tentacles. Now let's get down deeper and venture further. Now we're gliding along the depths of 20 feet down and coming across many unique California golden gorgonians, also known as soft corals. There are roughly 500 species of gorgonians, soft corals, around the world. Until I started coming across these in rocky channel areas, I had no clue California had coral gardens. It's cool to know Newport Beach has its own soft coral gardens. Also along these rocky areas, many yellow sponges start to appear. Sponges are actually animals that live in the water. They're covered in pores, which allows movement of water into the sponge. And 2 feet over, there appears to be a Garibaldi party going on. The water pressure is becoming uncomfortable, so I have to equalize before harming my eardrums. As we approach the end of the jetty, we're reaching depths of 25 to 30 feet down. We'll take a final cruise around the end of the jetty before we transition into our grand finale. Don't go anywhere, you're not going to want to miss this. Here we are at the end of the jetty. We made it. Definitely got harder as we got deeper and deeper. I'm cold, tired, and need to hydrate, but this adventure is hardly over. Before we move on to the grand finale here, let me know please in the comments, what did you think? Did you like the experience of seeing the bottom along the jetty? Was it cool? Was it interesting? Is it what you expected? Let me know in the comments below. Next on the agenda is we're going to paddleboard out to that buoy, which is about 150 yards at the end of the jetty here. We're definitely not going to swim it because there's too many boats coming in and out of this area and we just get clobbered. So we're going to paddleboard out there. I can hear the sea doggies calling us. Let's go check it out. Well, today we captured some great life and ocean vibes along the outer Wedge Jetty. What was your favorite part of today's episode? And do you have any cool spots you like to dive around here? Please let me know in the comments below. I need all your help to progress my videos and help this channel grow. So please subscribe if you haven't already. And a big thank you to everyone who has. Please enable the bell icon to be notified of future video uploads. You can also contribute with much needed channel funding through patreon.com and buymeacoffee.com, both /OceanEarthGreen. And please visit oceanearthgreen.com, which I created to share other passionate and talented divers, photos, videos, and adventures from around the world. And while you're there, stop by the shop and pick up an Ocean Life Inspiration coffee mug. So join me next time as we adventure at Corona del Mar, right across that bay, starting from the end of the jetty, along the beach, all the way to the tide pools along the cliffs. See you all in the next adventure. Now enjoy this ocean buoy sea doggy. Farewell.